Finding an M4 that can stand up to the rigors of actual gameplay but won't bust your budget is not an easy task in the world of airsoft. You want a reliable rifle that is simple to operate and maintain but will offer you consistent and reliable performance. Elite Force is proud to bring you the next generation of M4 CQBs and CQC. These workhorses have been refined over 6 previous generations, and in their 7th incarnation, the improvements and upgrades put this AEG in a category of its own. The 7th generation improvements include a redesigned crane stock that hugs the buffer tube with minimal wobble. It also offers QD sling points on the right and left side of the stock, as well as push-button battery access, which dramatically shortens the time and effort involved with swapping out batteries. We've also added a vented motor grip, we've beefed up the charging handle, and a brand new tappet plate which has been redesigned using an all-new polymer that offers a perfect combination of strength and flexibility to ensure years of continued use. Both of these AEGs have a flat-top receiver with a monolithic upper rail that is ready for the optic of your choice. The next-gen CQB and CQC from Elite Force have raised the bar for affordable and reliable mid-level airsoft rifles. Visit your authorized Elite Force dealer and check out the next-gen M4 CQB and CQC for yourself.
The latest in automatic action, the Umarex Steel Strike. The Steel Strike takes its design cues from an M4-based rifle and boasts many of the same features. The Steel Strike features a multi-position adjustable stock. The stock slips off easily for loading 2 CO2 cartridges in the buffer tube. Downrange of the stock are flip-up sights, but with all of the Picatinny rail on the top, sides, and bottom, there is plenty of real estate to mount optics, lights, or lasers. When it's time to load the Umarex Steel Strike, press the magazine release button, and the magazine will drop free. 30 BBs will be ready to fire, and you'll need all those BBs for the fast action that the Steel Strike offers. The Lightning Trigger has a flat blade for lightning-quick actuation, and the Burst mode will send 6 BBs out of the barrel in a flash. Finishing off the bold look of the Steel Strike is the oversized flash hider at the muzzle. The quick-handling, easy-operating Umarex Steel Strike is ready for you to flip the happy switch and strike your target. Search for and find the Umarex Steel Strike at your favorite retailer.
The PTS Centurion Arms CM4 C410 ERG Airsoft Gun uses an ERG electric recoil gun system that is based on the latest generation KWA AEG3 system. The ERG simulates recoil via a proprietary kinetic feedback system. When used with the proprietary ERG magazine that is switchable between 30 or 120 round capacity, it'll simulate bolt lock with a cutoff when you run out of ammo. If you're willing to forgo the cutoff, the ERG can still use any normal AEG magazine, such as the PTS EPM for AEGs. The CM4 also comes built with a 10-inch C4 rail and billet-style receiver with full trademarks from Centurion Arms. In the following range test, the CM4 scored 13 of 15 hits, with 3 of the hits directly in the bullseye at 25 yards, with the included backup iron sights, making it accurate as well as powerful. The CM4 includes the entire line of PTS enhanced polymer products, including the EPGC, EPS, EP buoys, and EPM for ERG. The EPGC is a more vertical compact grip angle with improved ergonomics. The EP stock, or EPS, is a simple yet highly functional collapsible polymer stock. Features include unique cheek welds that are both comfortable and practical with storage compartments for a wide variety of batteries. The CM4 comes stock with the EP buoys. They have a low-profile, snag-free design that's easy to adjust for zeroing the CM4 and sighting in your opponents right out of the box. The rifle shoots at 19 rounds per second and has a muzzle velocity of roughly 380 feet per second, and has an energy output of 1.67 joules. Rear-wired and LiPo-ready, the CM4 can handle the power of 11.1-volt LiPo batteries.
Lancer Tactical TV, I'm David, and today I'm going to talk to you about the many different variants of the new Lancer Tactical Generation 2 M4A1. Externally, these new guns have been upgraded to a new high-strength nylon polymer. This will seriously increase the external durability of these new Generation 2 M4s. In addition to the nylon polymer, you'll find that these new M4s also come with a full metal outer barrel, full metal front sight, and a full metal charging candle. Internally, all of these M4s are going to be very similar. The externals are going to be where most of the differences between the 5 models exist. Now let's go on to the internals of these guns. The internals of all 5 rifles are going to be fairly similar. First, we have a rotary style hop-up. This is a big upgrade over the wheel style hop-up that was in the Generation 1. Next, moving to the barrel, it's a 603 tight bore barrel. This new hop-up and tight bore barrel give you a very good effective range.
Oh, I hit him! Oh, man!
We found that this gun does best with .25 gram BBs or .28 gram BBs. So, if you're using indoor, I would personally recommend that you use .25 gram BBs. If you're playing outdoor, I would recommend .28 gram BBs. That'll give you the best range and accuracy with these new Generation 2. Alright, now that we've talked about the accuracy, let's move back to the gearbox. The gearbox has received some major upgrades as well. This gun is coming with full metal gears and a full rack of 16 metal teeth on the piston. That means that every single tooth in this gearbox is full metal. This will really add to the internal durability and longevity of your gun. In addition, this gearbox is going to come with low resistance silver wiring and aluminum trigger contacts. This is going to give you a better flow of current, and it'll give you a much snappier trigger response. Another thing that's going to add to the trigger response of this gun as compared to the Generation 1 is that we've added neo magnets into the motor. We've also upgraded the battery from an 8.4 volt to a 9.6. To install the battery into your front wired versions, you'll pull back here on the delta ring. This handguard will come into 2 pieces, and you will be able to place your battery up underneath the bottom. Plug it in, and then put your handguard back together and push the delta ring back into place. To install the battery into your rear wired version of these M4s, just remove this butt pad. Then take the 2 sides of your nunchuck battery and insert them on either side of the stock, and then put the butt pad back on. So you're going to find that wiring upgrade, battery upgrade, and motor upgrade are all going to seriously increase the trigger response of this new Generation 2 M4. To top it all off, we've added a quick change spring into this gearbox. That way, if the FPS isn't exactly what you want, you can go in, pull the spring, and change it out very quickly. And while we're talking about FPS, let's move on to the chrono test. As you see by the chrono numbers, these guns are very consistent between their high shots and their low shots. They only have about a 5 FPS variance. This is a sign of a healthy piston and gearbox. Now moving on to the shooting test, you can see this gun has good accuracy at close range. It also has a lot of great distance. Because of the good quality hop-up bucking that we use and the 603 tight bore inner barrel, you'll find that your shots really reach out past the 150-foot range. Remember though, if you want this distance, make sure you're using .28 or .25 gram BBs. .2s are not going to give you this range. Another awesome thing about these Generation 2 M4s is if you wind this magazine up all the way, it'll fire every single round without you having to wind it again. I've never seen another high cap that will do this same thing. Alright guys, let's move on to one of the best parts, the price. This is an entry-level rifle, so it's going to have a very affordable price tag. These guns are just a bit above $100, but they're going to come with everything you need to start playing airsoft except your mask. That's going to be your gun, your included high cap magazine, your included 9.6 volt battery, your included charger, which has a light to let you know when your battery is done charging, a starter pack of BBs, a Lancer Tactical patch, and a fairly detailed manual. After you purchase this package, all you'll need before you play your first game is some face and eye protection. I've already taken these rifles to JTAC MilSim and to Lion Claw's MilSim, and they seem to keep up very well with the high-level guns that everyone else was using at these MilSim events. All in all, I think this is a great beginner gun. It would also be a great loaner gun or backup gun. So guys, if you're looking for a very affordable M4 with a sturdy gearbox and sturdy nylon polymer externals, look no further than the Lancer Tactical M4A1.
Introducing the Classic Army Nemesis X9 AEG. The X9 is perfect for players who want a sleek, compact SMG for very tight, close quarters gameplay, while retaining all of the function, feel, and fire controls of the familiar AR-15 and M4 style platforms. An M-LOK handguard affords you the ability to mount any compatible accessories to the front of your X9 in virtually any configuration you can think of. Towards the back, you will see a 3-position PDW-style stock with a unique, spacious, and user-friendly battery compartment latch that makes swapping out batteries on the fly a total breeze. Internally, the X9 sports Classic Army's 2018 ECS programmable trigger unit, giving you the option to set your gun to 3 or 5 round bursts while providing protection for your trigger switch. Combined with the pre-installed flat trigger system, the ECS allows for blazing fast trigger response with negligible motor spin-up time, as every fraction of a second counts in CQB. To top it all off, the X9 is backwards compatible with all previous Classic Army Nemesis series AEG upper receivers, giving you the ability to swap out rail systems and barrel lengths quickly to suit any changes in environment or playstyle. Available from your local licensed Classic Army dealer.